Hey, how are you? I have missed you so much, and I have missed this channel so much, but guess what? I am back. First of all, I just want to say thank you for 4,000 subscribers. 4,000! I cannot believe it. Thank you to each and every one of you. I really appreciate all your support. As I went on my hiatus for these past 2 months, when I came back and I saw my channel had 4,020 subscribers, I was just over the moon. I can't believe it. Thank you so much, guys. And I'm so excited to be back. I'm going to be making all new videos, all new live streams, all new blog posts. I have not forgotten about you. I just needed some time. I was going through some personal stuff. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide this video up into 2 parts. So the first part, I'm going to talk about channel related stuff, Sims related stuff, and everything that's going on with the channel and the Pleasant Sims brand. The second part of the video, I am going to talk about some more personal stuff. So for those of you who don't care about the personal stuff, you can just get your Sims info and you can just tune out for the rest of the video. So this is going to serve as my fall 2019 channel update. Let's just jump right in and start talking about the future of the channel and the Pleasant Sims website, because I am also going to be focusing a lot of my time on the website. It's been sorely neglected for this past year or two. First of all, I'm back with all new videos. I'm going to be continuing the Pleasant View saga. I am going to be continuing the Strangetown story, and I am so excited because we just barely started Strangetown. I can't wait to get back into that story. Upcoming, we're going to have the land grabs of Pleasant View and the Beaker family of Strangetown. Those stories are coming up for you guys. Now, I'm also going to be making some new different types of videos that I haven't made before, and continuing some that I started but didn't really get very far making. And so I've got a whole list here. Keep looking at my list if you wonder why I'm looking down. So some of the new types of videos that I'm going to make include game lore, and this is where I'm sort of starting a new series where I'm going to talk about things related to The Sims 2, things like supernaturals, things like hidden lots, things like Easter eggs, just all kinds of cool stuff that you may or may not know related to The Sims 2, things that people like to search for. And my goal is to sort of bring in a broader audience into the channel. I know a lot of you, probably most 4,000 of you, are subscribed for the stories, and that's why I'm never going to stop doing my stories, don't worry. But I also feel like I want to appeal to a broader audience. It can be a little intimidating for people when they see that I'm on episode like 60 of Pleasant View and they're like, what the heck? Episode 60? I don't want to start there. But if I do different types of videos, like one of the videos that I have planned coming up is going to be all about alien abductions in The Sims 2. I feel like that can appeal to a broader audience. So I hope you understand what I'm saying. I'm going to be doing different types of videos. So I'm also going to be doing things like mod reviews and recommendations. I'm going to be doing more custom content shopping, more tutorials and guides, and just informational videos in addition to my stories. I have, during my hiatus, taken a couple of classes on YouTube and on blogging so that I can learn how to do this better and not burn out. After 2 times now that I have just crashed and burned, I have finally begun to understand what I'm doing, what I have done wrong in the past, what I can improve, and how I can make this sustainable and make this an awesome experience for you, the viewer, and for me as well. So I hope you guys are as excited as I am this time, this time around. I'm gonna make this work. Okay, so that's what's coming up as far as videos, new stories and new types of videos. And I would love to hear all of your feedback. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below and let me know if you have any ideas for videos that you would like to see, any types of videos that I haven't done before that you would like for me to do. Leave a comment down below and let me know. I'm always open to suggestions. Next, I am going to be doing weekly live streams, 1 time a week, okay? Once a week. That's all I can commit to. I sort of overloaded my plate before, and I'm not going to make that mistake this time. So once a week I'm going to be doing a live stream. I'm going to try for every Saturday at 1 p.m. Mountain Time, which is 7 p.m. GMT. And you can check my schedule page on my website, pleasantsims.com. I can't talk, I'm sorry. You can check my schedule page on pleasantsims.com for my monthly schedule, and I'll also be posting that on my community tab as well. But I do plan my first comeback live stream to be this Saturday. I do not plan on doing any type of live simming events with other people or anything because I just find those to be too stressful. I just want to stick to my weekly schedule of 1 live stream a week, and I hope that all of you guys can join me. So that's the videos, that's the live stream. Next on my list are blog posts. So I originally, whenever I started Pleasant Sims, my goal was to be a blogger. Some of you probably know that because I've talked about that before. And I made the YouTube videos sort of like as a companion to my blog, and it turned out that the YouTube videos just became insanely popular and nobody cared about the blog. Well, that's because what I was doing on the blog wasn't very interesting. I was just sort of using it to document the lives of my Sims, which I already do in my videos, and that's a much more entertaining format. So I have changed gears on the blog. I'm going back to my blogging roots, and I'm going to be writing a lot of articles there, a lot of tutorials. I actually posted one yesterday. I know some of you saw that because I saw you talking about it in the Discord. I did go in there and check on you guys. So I posted a tutorial on there yesterday, and I'm going to be posting things. But where I'm getting these ideas for the articles on the blog post are I'm looking at my Google Analytics, and I'm looking at what people have searched to land on my website. And I'm finding some things that people are searching for I have not answered on my blog, and they're still landing on my blog, so I'm going to try and provide more information. So I'm going to be doing things like tutorials, game lore, mod lists and recommendations, downloads, just whatever I can think of related to the Sims that I want to write about or that I feel like people are searching for. Now I'm just going to brag a little bit here. I'm just going to toot my own horn, but PleasantSims.com is getting 30,000 page views a month, guys. 30,000. I cannot believe it, and almost all of that traffic is coming to my top 3 posts, which is my mod list, which is my most popular post by far, my recommended mods list. Secondly is my custom content site list, and third is how to play The Sims 2 on Windows 10. Those are my 3 most popular posts, and almost the other posts are just like random downloads that only my most diehard fans care about. So what I would like to do is write more posts like that so we can get more people involved in the community and show more people who search for me on Google that there is an active Sims 2 community still out here. So that is my goal for the blog. I plan to post 1 to 2 different blog posts every week. So next on the agenda, we have social media. So I am going to be limiting my presence on social media. I have realized that previously I was spending so much time on social media that should have been spent creating new content, and it was just driving me insane. So I do not plan to continue really posting very much on Twitter or Instagram. I just find them to be kind of a time suck, and I think that my time would be better spent working on videos and blog posts. So I may still post there occasionally, but I'm not going to have a huge presence there. It's just not worth my time at this point. I will be focusing my time on the blog, YouTube, and Pinterest. So if you haven't followed me on Pinterest, go ahead and follow me. I am Pleasant Sims there, and I do plan to continue working on my Pinterest boards and pinning all of the awesome custom content that I find as I go custom content shopping constantly. Okay. The only exception to that rule is Discord. So if you don't know, we do actually have 2 Discord servers. I have a Pleasant Sims Discord server that used to be connected to my Patreon. I no longer have a Patreon account, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. And I also have Pleasant Plays. So I am going to merge the 2, and we're going to have 1 Pleasant Sims Discord server, and that is going to be open to everybody. Anybody who wants to join, and we already have a lot of people on there, and I was very surprised to see. I actually went and opened up the Discord today, and I was very surprised to see that you guys were still active there, and that just made me so happy. Like, we truly do have a community, and that just like warmed my heart so much. So I am not going to close down the Discord. In fact, I'm going to open it up even more. So anybody can come join us. I am going to turn Pleasant Plays into Pleasant Sims. And so the Pleasant Sims Discord server will be for everybody to discuss The Sims and any other games that you want to talk about. And I also have other topics on there like pets and music, and just we can talk about all kinds of stuff in a private setting. So go ahead and join our Discord server. I will put a link down below. I'm going to go on there and change the name to Pleasant Sims so everybody knows that they're in the right place. So Discord and YouTube are going to be my primary methods of communication with you. And there's also one more line of communication I want to talk about, and that is I am starting a newsletter. This is going to be the Pleasant Sims newsletter. I'm going to send this out once a week. It's going to have a variety of things in it. It's going to have updates from the previous week, so if you missed any of my videos or blog posts or any important announcements or anything, I'm going to put all that in there. It's also going to have my streaming schedule for the upcoming week, and it's also going to have some special content that I'm only going to be sharing with my email newsletter subscribers. So that might be a short video, it might be a story, it might be a picture, it's just whatever. It might be just an update about me or some special project. I really don't know, but every week I'm going to share something with you that I don't post anywhere else, just to kind of give you a reason to sort of subscribe and so I can stay in touch with you that way. So if you're interested in joining the newsletter, it's completely free, no strings attached. You can unsubscribe anytime. I will not spam you. I am only going to send you one email per week. You won't get tons of emails or anything. When you sign up, you will get a welcome email just welcoming you to the list, and then from then on you'll get one email every week, one newsletter every week. And I may even do other fun stuff like feature other creators in there. I don't know. I have a lot of ideas, but I think it's going to be really fun. So if you're interested in signing up for the newsletter, I'm going to put a link down below in the description box. You can just click there and sign up, or you can go to the website pleasantsims.com, and in the sidebar there is a little sign up box. You just put your name and email there and you'll be signed up. So newsletter, Discord, and YouTube, those are going to be the ways that I am going to communicate with you. And that brings me to my next point, comments. Okay, so whenever I first started my channel, I was able to answer every single comment that was ever made, and I prided myself on doing that. I loved being able to do that. And I still continue to try to do that past the point where it was practical. And that was part of the reason why I burned out. I was spending so much time answering comments, answering tweets, and answering comments on the Discord, and stuff that wasn't even, you know, just completely directed at me. I just felt like so obligated to constantly interact, and I realized that was a mistake. So I will no longer be able to answer every comment on my channel. My channel has just grown too big for that, and I am sorry, but I will read every comment. So if you do have something you want to share with me, go ahead and leave it. I promise to read every comment. I will actually respond to some of them as I can, but I feel like my time is better spent creating new content. It's better spent making new videos, making new blog posts, and not just sitting there for... I would spend 2-hour blocks answering comments on my YouTube. 2 hours, guys. I could make a video in that time to entertain you even more and engage you even more. So that is that. That's how I feel about that. And I think that's really going to help me with burnout in the future too. And finally, okay, my very last point, my very last thing that has to do with Pleasant Sims is the Patreon. So as you guys probably know, I did shut down the Patreon when I went on hiatus. I didn't want to take anybody's money whenever I wasn't going to be there to provide content. And I do not have any plans to reopen the Patreon. Instead, I am going to be opening YouTube channel memberships, and this works so much better for me, and I think it's going to work a lot better for you. For those of you who want to support the channel, I'm going to have 4 different tiers of membership from $1.99 to $24.99. So for less than $2, you can support the channel, and you will also get perks with each one of these. Now, right now, my program is in review with YouTube. I really wanted to have it approved before I made this video, but I couldn't wait. I had to put this video out. So YouTube is in the process of reviewing my program, and it should be approved within the next 24 hours. And then I'm going to make another video to kind of explain how the memberships work and everything. But it's a way that you can support my channel. You will get perks such as bonus videos. I'm going to do a once a month members only live stream. It's very similar to Patreon, but everything is right here on YouTube. And you'll also get special, what I'm most excited about, okay, is you're going to get special badges and emojis that you can use in the live chat and comments. So my members will have special emojis, and I'm just saying, One of them's gonna be Anthony, okay? That's all I'm saying. But I'm gonna make a new video explaining all of that once my program is approved. So that's later on. But that's what I'm gonna do to sort of take the place of Patreon, because Patreon just wasn't working for me personally. I feel like the YouTube memberships are gonna work a lot better. I would get emails like every week with people that were confused about the Patreon. They didn't understand how the website worked, and they wanted to know, did it go through YouTube? And I think people are more comfortable using YouTube, and they're going to be able to understand these benefits better. And everything's going to be, you know, hosted on YouTube. You're not going to have to go to an external site. So yeah, I'm very, very excited about this, and I hopefully can get this done by Saturday. So if we do have some signups, you guys can play around with the new badges and emojis and things in Saturday's live stream. So keep on the lookout for an update video about that. And that concludes the Pleasant Sims business related portion of the video. Now I am going to move on to the personal part of the video about Cindy. So if you're not interested in my personal life, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you with some updated videos soon. If you want to hang around and hear what's been going on with me for the past 2 months, well, here we are. Let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is, you probably can tell that my voice sounds a little bit different. Maybe you hear a slight lisp. And that is because I have had a major dental surgery. I've actually had 2 major dental surgeries over the past 2 months, and I still have 2 more to go. So I was talking to you guys about this in the Discord, and letting you know that this was going to be happening. Well, it is happening. And so what I've had done so far is I've had 1 dental implant, and I have had several of my teeth extracted. Oh, it's awful. So these teeth right here have all been removed, and the teeth that you see right here, they're all nice and pretty and straight. These are fake, and they are temporary. I am waiting to get my permanent implants put in. So after the extractions, which was the most painful thing I have ever experienced in my life, I am waiting on my mouth to heal right now, and then I'm going to have to get a bone graft in my lower jaw, and then they are going to implant screws into my jawbone, and then they are going to put permanent crowns on top. So I'm actually getting my real teeth, which were total crap, replaced with like titanium steel teeth. I'm gonna be like the bionic woman. So right now I have these temporary teeth, and they're not perfect, so I have like sort of a lisp. So I do apologize for that. I hope you can understand what I'm saying, but it is necessary. They can't put the implants in until my gums have completely healed. And so the next step, in 2 weeks, I'm going back to get my bone graft, and they're going to be putting the screws into my bone, which sounds horrible, but it's really not that bad. I've actually already had 1 done in the back, and it wasn't very painful at all. It only hurt for like a day. The bone in your jaw really doesn't have that many nerves in it, so it's not that bad. The aftermath is not that bad. The extractions were way more painful. So that's what I'm kind of going through that right now. There may be some times in the next month or 2 that I'm not able to record because I'm not able to talk. I'm going to try and record some videos ahead of time so that I don't have to have a big gap of time without releasing anything for you guys, but I will keep you updated on how my surgeries are going and everything. And I actually have an appointment today in just about 2 hours where I have to go get one of my crowns broke off right in the middle of all this, so I have to go get that fixed, and it's just one thing after another. So yeah, that's what I'm going through, and I just want to say I'm going on a slight rant right here, so I hope you don't mind. But if you have children, or when you have children, if they need braces when they are a child, please, for the love of God, get that kid some braces. Because if my parents would have gotten me the braces that I needed when I was a child, then I would not have to be going through all this horrible dental work as an adult. And so, end of rant. I just want to say, get your kids some freaking braces, okay? Please. Please. You do not want them to have to go through this. So anyway, once I get my permanent implants done on the bottom, then my teeth will be all perfect and straight. I'm so excited. And then I'm going to get either braces or Invisalign on the top to straighten out my top teeth, because I know you guys can see that they're pretty crooked. They weren't as bad as my bottom teeth, and they're healthy and everything, but they're just crooked, so I'm gonna try and get those straightened out next, but that'll probably be next year. Okay, so that's one thing that's going on. So the other thing that's going on is, I'm gonna try not to get too emotional when I talk about this, but I did have a tragedy. So the reason why I haven't been playing games or doing anything over the past month is because my mother passed away. So it was very unexpected. It just happened very suddenly. It took us all kind of off guard, and it was very, very difficult. I'm still kind of processing that and going through that, and I think getting back into my channel is going to be a very nice, welcome distraction for me to kind of help me move on from this. But I was really close to my mom, and I had been living apart from her for the past 6 years. As a lot of you guys know, I don't live in my home state, and I have been dealing with like a lot of guilt that I wasn't there enough. You know, before she passed away, I wasn't able to spend as much time with her as I wanted, and it's just been really hard. And as my siblings and I have had a lot of stuff to deal with because she didn't really have a will or anything, and we've had to just kind of take care of everything. And it's been really, it's been really hard. So what happened is, my husband and I, Mr. Pleasant, we went to see the Weird Al Yankovic concert, which was so awesome. He is an amazing performer. If you ever get a chance to see him, I highly recommend it. He's a very good performer. So we went to see the concert. We had a great time. We spent the night in the city, and we were still in our hotel room in the city, like the very next morning. It was like 6 in the morning, and you know, we had been up really late because we went to a show. So I had been asleep for like 4 hours maybe, and I got a call from my stepdad, and he said, you need to get down here right away. Your mom is in critical condition. And so we jumped on the first flight we could back home, and I didn't even get to see her. Like, she didn't even make it. She was gone before we got there. Yeah. So then after that, you know, I didn't really feel like talking to anybody or playing games or going online. It took me a while, but I'm starting to feel better now. I'm really starting to come to terms with it, and yeah, that happened. So then, like a week after, so I stayed in my home state for a week, helping with the funeral arrangements, staying with my stepdad. He's my stepdad, but I call him my dad. He's like a father to me. So I stayed with my dad, you know, made sure he was okay, and spent a lot of time with my siblings and all the stuff that you do, you know, when somebody passes away. And like a week after we got back, Mr. Pleasant got laid off from his job. So it was just like, okay, universe, what else can you throw at me right now? You know what I mean? It's just like one of those times where you feel like everything is just falling apart. And but luckily Mr. Pleasant is very resilient, and he went out and got himself another job like the same week. He's very charismatic. I could never do that. I'd be like, give me some unemployment for like 3 months while I half-ass try to find it. I'm terrible at job interviews. That's all I'm saying. But he's very good at them, so he bounced back, and everything is starting to look up for us again. But it's just been a really hard couple of months. I don't know what else to say about it, except for, you know, it sucked. It just sucked. But now I'm ready to move on, and I'm ready to get back into my work, and I'm ready to do some live streams. So I really hope you guys can join me this Saturday at 1 p.m. And I am going to be getting in touch with my moderators. If you guys are watching, I'm going to be getting in touch with you. I didn't want to announce anything before I put this video out, so I wanted this to all be kind of like a big surprise. Although I was sort of like leaving hints around on the internet. I know some of you guys are picking up on those. I went on to Twitter and I liked the tweet, and then I posted on my website, and I left a little smiley face in Discord. So I was giving you guys some hints, but I didn't want to say anything for sure until I released this video. So I just want to say again, guys, thanks so much for hanging in there with me, and I'm so excited to be back in the game and be making new content for you. And 4,000 subscribers, yay, thank you! And I will see you very soon with some new videos, new updates, and keep a lookout for my video about the channel memberships, which will be coming soon.